Hello everyone, long time no see. Now in my last video we talked about Black Ops 6 maps because I had been playing it a lot at the time. But we're gonna do something different, because not only am I a connoisseur of video games, but also of MMA. And I've been watching a lot of UFC, I've been a UFC fan for a while, but I've been really into it lately, watching some old fights, and I was like, looking at the rankings, and I was like, I should tier list every ranked fighter. So we have the top 5 ranked fighters. Let me full screen here. We have the top 5 ranked fighters in every division. And yeah, let's get right into it. So basically how we're going to tier list them is, since these are top 5 ranked fighters, you're not going to see, like, people in F, really, because there's no one that bad that's going to be a top 5. But, yeah, let's begin. So we're going to go through every division, starting with flyweight. We'll get flyweight out of the way because who really watches flyweight like that? No, I'm playing. I like flyweight, but it's just kind of a shallow division. But first we have Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval is a pretty solid fighter, but, like, he's already lost to Pantoja. That's the thing about flyweight, is all these guys have lost to Pantoja pretty much, or would lose to Pantoja. Pantoja's just he's the second greatest flyweight behind behind DJ, so, like, I don't know. I think Brandon Royval is probably, I'm gonna say A tier. After that win over Tatsuro Taira, I'm gonna say A tier. I would have put in B tier, but I'll say A. And next is Brandon Moreno. Brandon Moreno's kind of a He's certainly championship caliber, but I think Unk's fought for the title about 40 million times, and it just kind of goes back and forth. He loses it, and he's fought Pantoja several times now. So he's just a solid A tier fighter as well, I think. But, like, you could even argue B tier. But I love Brandon Moreno, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. But, like, with Pantoja, he's never getting the belt, honestly. Now, alright, bro, this guy, Amir Albazi, top 3 is criminal, bro. This dude, I'm not gonna lie, this dude is kind of a jobber. He's good, but he's kind of a jobber, bro. I'm gonna put him the lowest out of anyone in the top 5. This dude, alright, come on, bro. When's the last time you watched an Amir Albazi fight, besides versus Brandon Moreno? Come on, let's be honest. Be honest with ourselves. He's kind of a jobber, bro. He kind of just lays on people. He's not really that good. I think we've kind of overinflated his standing a little bit. Next up we have Kai Kara France. KKF, he's really fun to watch, but I don't think he's championship material. I think he's a solid B tier. He got TKO by a body kick from Brandon Moreno, which is not, a bad loss, but, it just kind of shows that he's not quite at this level, I don't think. But he's still a good fighter, and he's fun to watch. And, next up we have Tatsuro Taira. Now, I'm a huge Tatsuro Taira fan, and he kind of got fraud-checked a little against Brandon Royval, but I also think his skill set is the best out there to beat Pantoja. He's a raw prospect right now. You give him some time, I think he would be the one to beat Pantoja. I don't think he can beat Pantoja, but I think he's the most likely to be able to in the future, if that makes sense. But I'm kind of a Tatsuro Taira glazer as well. But, I'm just gonna put him in B. I think he's, a solid fighter. I'd like to see him versus, Kai Kara France, or him versus Manel Kape. I think those would be good fights. Now we're gonna move on to bantamweight. Yeah, so how I have this ordered in the order of how they are in each division, by division, so that's the nice thing. I kind of did this so that I don't have to rearrange them or anything while I'm talking about them. But, yeah. First we have Sean O'Malley. Now, Sean O'Malley he's a good fighter. He's the best striker at bantamweight. But unfortunately, there's Umar and there's Merab in his way. If I'm being honest, he had the best fight against Merab out of the rest of the top 5. If I'm being real, Merab absolutely mauled Petr Yan, and he just looked good against Umar. Well, okay, maybe Umar had a better fight. I'll take that back. Umar probably had a better fight against Merab than Sean O'Malley. But I think right now, Sean O'Malley has the best chance of beating Merab out of anyone in the division. I don't think he does beat Merab. Merab is insane. This dude's cardio needs to be studied in a lab. But, like, I think Sean O'Malley has the best chance. I'm going to put Sean O'Malley high A. Like, I think Sean O'Malley beats everyone else in the division except Merab and maybe Umar. Like, I don't know how the Umar fight would go. He'd probably just get wrestled, but, like, I don't know. Anyway, enough about Sean O'Malley. I do think he's A tier, but I'm a bit of an O'Malley fan. Petr Yan. Now, bro. Petr Yan is really good. And, my good friend Bryce will be watching this video, and he will be upset with my placement of him going in B tier. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Merab kind of rolled this guy, and I think O'Malley would beat him in a rematch. If I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I don't like Petr Yan is good, but he's getting kind of to the unk status a little bit. I'm gonna put him above these guys. Like he's definitely top of B tier. Ooh, maybe he's low A. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. He might be low A. Yeah, I'll put him low A. Because I don't think he belongs in the same tier as Tots or Tyra. But, like, still, bro. Like, this dude is not seeing the belt anytime soon, I don't think. Next up, we have Umar. Now, Umar... Bro, I thought Umar was going to beat Merab. I'm not going to lie. I thought Umar was like... I thought the UFC script was already written, bro. I thought the Dagestani, like, dominance script was just going to go through. Like, bro... This is father's plan, you know? Hey, this is father... Like, bro, I thought that's how it was gonna go, but, like... Bad news for Umar, bro. He's really good, but he gotta work on that gas tank. And he has to... Like, in that fight, you could tell that he was kind of uncomfortable when he doesn't win the grappling. You know what I mean? Like, he still had, like, a striking advantage. When he was, like, not gassed out, he still had the striking advantage, but you can tell he fights more of, like, an uncomfortable style, more of a, like, passive style when he doesn't win the grappling. And I think if he can overcome that, and he can fix his gas tank, then he can be a really big problem. But I just don't see, right now, him beating Merab for sure. I mean, we already saw that. We saw that a week ago, bruh. Like, we know that... Hey, I have belt, you guys, hey. So, it's like, no one's beating Umar. Or, I mean, no one's beating Merab. Umar included. And, now we have Corey Sandhagen. I was kind of surprised to see Corey Sandhagen ranked this high at number 4. But at the same time, I don't know who else you would really put here. He, like, not that he's bad or anything, but, like, he just hasn't, like... He's never been that kind of... Ever since his loss to Yan in the interim belt fight, I don't think he's really been in title talks ever. I'd love to see him versus O'Malley. I think that fight would be really good. He just called out O'Malley on his Instagram. But I'm going to be honest, the UFC will probably just give O'Malley a Merab rematch. But I do think that this would be a really good fight with O'Malley. But I think Sandhagen is just... He's just B tier. Like... No one really thought he'd be going for the belt ever since he lost to Petr Yan. And, like, he got outstruck by Umar and outgrappled by Umar. Like, Umar just looked better than him. And Umar got mauled in the last 3 rounds versus Merab. So, like, I know it's a bit of MMA math, but I just don't see Sandhagen being in, like, title contention, really. But I also think he'll stay top 5. He's going to be a kind of Dustin Poirier type fighter in bantamweight, where he's going to be up there, but I don't think he'll ever be able to just quite get the belt. And then next up we have Deiveson Figueiredo. Figueiredo was one of the best flyweights of all time, and now he's moved up to bantamweight, and he just looked good, and he looked good in that Yan fight. But I remember I was, like, hanging out with some people that night, and I slept for, like, 2 hours, and then just drove home early in the morning, and it was the UFC China card, and that's where Deiveson Figueiredo and Yan was, and I put the fight in my dash while I was driving home. That fight was so peak. Like, that card was peak, actually, but, I digress. But, nah, Deiveson Figueiredo's really good. Like, But, like, at bantamweight, I just feel like he's just going to be hovering around top 5. I don't think he can really get in title contention because of who's at the top. Like, if he could beat an Umar or a Sean O'Malley, then he could get a title shot, but I just don't see that really happening if he can't beat Petr Yan. I'm going to put him B tier. That feels disrespectful because of how good he was at flyweight, but, like, we're talking at bantamweight, you know? So, like, it sucks, but it's just, like, the unfortunate truth, I feel like. Next up, we have Unk, bro. The Volk is the featherweight GOAT, but he's about to get thrown into a rematch with Ilia Topuria. I would imagine I feel like that's what they've talked about. And I just don't feel very good about that fight. I mean, he did take a good layoff. Like, he hasn't been fighting back-to-back after KO losses like he did after losing to Islam the second time. But I'm still worried for him, bro. He's getting old. He's getting old, right? But he's a really good fighter, but he's getting old, you know? Like, so, it hurts me. But he is really good, though. Like, I still think he beats most of these top 5. So, he's gonna go. I'm still putting him top A at the like peak of A. I would say if I'm putting someone in S tier, I feel like they're gonna beat the champ. Is my kind of rating, and I just don't see Volk beating Ilia again. But I do think he would do way better against Ilia if he fought than he did the first time. Like, I could see him losing to Ilia, but like bringing it to a decision and like a pretty close one. You know what I mean? But you know, I think this is an appropriate spot for Volk, but he's getting Unk, but he's still really good, you know? And now we have Max Holloway. Now, Max Holloway is going to be interesting because he's ranked, I think, number 4 or 5 at lightweight. Let me go look real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, he's ranked number 5 at lightweight and number 2 at featherweight. So, I think, like, we're going to rank him here based on both divisions, but I think I'm going to rank him based on lightweight because he said he's not going to fight in featherweight. I don't even know why he's ranked in featherweight, actually. We're ranking solely on lightweight because he said he's done with featherweight. Listen, this is going to be a crazy take, but I think Max Holloway, I think Max Holloway would beat most of the top 5 at lightweight. I'm going to move him over. Like, look at these fighters, bro. He beats... I don't know about Dustin. Dustin's a really good striker. Kind of a bad matchup, I feel like. Bro, we already know he beats Gaethje. I think he beats Oliveira, bro. I think he beats Oliveira. Like, I think he beats all the top 5 at lightweight except for Arman and maybe Poirier. But Poirier's getting old. Like, bro, just because he got slept by one of the greatest featherweights already... Ilia's already up there. Like, even though he got slept by Ilia, bro, he's still really good, right? Like, and he's only, like, 32. Like, he's not that old yet. You know, this is, like, 32 is, like, your prime as an MMA fighter. He's still in his prime. Like, he's taking a lot of damage, but he's still in his prime. I'm putting him in high A. I'm putting him over Volk, bro. And that's because, like, I think if it was featherweight, I'd put him under Volk. But... we're talking lightweight now, and what he can do in the lightweight division, I think is better than what Volk can do in the featherweight. Wait, let me think about this. Actually, I'm gonna put him here. Yeah. A tier's getting a little fat. I might have to do some trimming after this, but for now, I think that looks good. Diego Lopez. Now, Diego Lopez has looked really good, but, like, I don't think he beats Volk, and I don't think that he beats Ilia. If he fought Movsar again, I think it'd be really close. He could beat Movsar. It was a close fight the first time, and that was short notice on his debut, you know? Now, with all his experience, and with a full fight camp, if he were to fight Movsar, I think he could win that, but it'd be really close. I'm gonna put him high B. Now, you may ask, why do I put him high B, and not A? Well, that's because I don't think he beats Ilia, and I don't think he beats Volk. And those two are going to be the top 2 of the division for a while. So I just see him sitting around that 3 spot. You know what I mean? Number 2, number 3, that's kind of where he's going to be, depending on how long Max Holloway stays ranked for whatever reason. But, you know, he'll probably stay around the 2 to 3 mark. I think he'll be kind of gate-kept from the title. And now we have Movsar, and this is going to be a hot take, okay? Because I like Diego Lopez more than I like Movsar. But if we're being real, Movsar's up here, bro. Movsar's up here. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Movsar is good, bro. He's, like, he's really boring. He just kind of lays on people. Just kind of shoots the double leg. And just kind of pulls and just sits there, right? After he gets the takedown. But if anyone in featherweight can beat Ilya, it's Movsar. Like, if we're being real, that's just the truth. That's just the truth, man. And, like, it would suck to, if we... Bro, I'm done with the UFC if I have to look at the rankings next year and Movsar is champ, bro. Like, I was never a huge Ilya fan, but, like, bro, if I have to deal with Movsar as champ, I'm done. But, like, I do think he has the highest chance of beating Ilya out of anyone in the featherweight division, so he's going in A tier. Next up we have Yair. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Yair is a C tier fighter, bro. Yair has good grappling, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he has good jiu-jitsu from his back. And his striking's really unique. But he's just not at the level that the rest of these guys are at, bruh. Like, he's just not quite there. Like, he doesn't beat anyone else in the top 5, if we're being honest. Like, he really doesn't. He's gonna be a top 5 gatekeeper. And that's what C tier is made for, buddy. You know? Your 50k show, 50k win, that's where we're at. Alright? Like, I like his fighting style. He's really fun to watch, but he just is not gonna reach that upper echelon, I don't think. But now we have lightweight. And, like, I already talked about lightweight a little because I moved Max Holloway from lightweight to featherweight because he's in both divisions, yada, yada, yada. But Arman is number 1 at lightweight, and he's going to be our first S. Now, remember what I said, that I think S tier is people that I think will beat the champ. Now, hear me out. I don't really think Arman beats Islam, but I think with the caliber of fighter that Islam is on this GOAT type run, Arman being such a good fighter that he would make it close. And although that's not beating Islam, that still makes him S tier because Islam is so good, if that makes sense. Like, I hope you're, like, picking up what I'm dropping here. I hope you're with me. Stay with me, right? And it feels like almost Leon Edwards-esque. Leon Edwards versus Usman 2-esque. Where, you know, Usman was about to break the record. About to break Anderson Silva's record. Now Islam's about to break Anderson Silva's record. Like, if anyone can beat Islam, it's Arman. And that just instantly makes him S tier. Like, I think if they had fought at UFC 311, I think Islam would have won. But it would have looked just like Umar versus Merab. I think Arman would have took the first round and the second round, and people would be like, oh, wait, maybe Arman's coming for the belt. And then Islam's championship experience and the championship rounds would lead him to getting a late submission or winning by decision after Arman kind of gasses out. That's how I would have seen that fight going, right? And I think that makes Arman S tier. Arman doesn't lose to the rest of the top 5, and Arman, like, the only person in the lightweight division Arman can lose to has the belt, is the pound for pound number 1. And that makes him S tier, I feel like. Now we have Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, bro, I know A tier is loaded. I might have to do some management. I might have to move some people down. But, like, he's the A tier fighter. Like, let's be real. Like, Charles Oliveira is, like, the A tier fighter. I still think Max Holloway beats him, so he's gonna go right here. But he's like an A tier, perfectly A tier fighter. I don't think he's gonna see the belt back. He might get a rematch against Islam at some point. I don't think he wins. I'd love to see him versus Max Holloway. I think Max Holloway can win that, but I think that'd be a really good fight. But, I mean, Oliveira's getting older. You know, he's like, what, 36 now? So he's getting older. We're getting an Unk status, bro. That's what I'm seeing with a lot of these A-tier guys. Some of these, like, Volk. These, like, we're starting to reach Unk status. You know, you would have been an S-tier a little while ago, but we're getting old, you know? It happens. That's what's happening in lightweight, especially. I think lightweight is the worst division for that, because look at who else is next, bro. We have Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. Now, Justin Gaethje, what I said about Oliveira being, like, cookie cutter A tier, Justin Gaethje's cookie cutter B tier, bro. Like, I don't even need to say anything, bro. Exciting fights, solid wrestler, but just not quite at that level to get the belt, and that just puts him in B tier. And right next to him, I think, goes Poirier, and Poirier, prime Poirier, bro. We're up here, right? But Poirier is old too. Hold on one second. I had to burp, excuse me. You know, Poirier would have been up here back in the day, but he's getting older, and he's talking about retiring after a fight or two, and he's probably not going to fight for the belt again. Like, it's going to be like him versus, like, I don't know, bruh. Him versus someone at welterweight or someone at lightweight ranked a little bit lower. Some fight that would be like a barn burner and a good fight to go out on that he thinks he can win. That's going to be his next fight. Like, we aren't really in titleship contention anymore with Dustin Poirier, but he's still really good. Like, he's one of the best to ever do it without getting the belt. I say the best to never do it. If you know what I mean? Like, he's the best to never do it is how I feel. But, you know, I feel like this is the right place for Poirier. Next up, yeah, I want to fight with JDM in Manchester, bro. All right, headshot, bro. Leon is kind of, dude. Leon's so boring sometimes, but then he'll do something like the Usman knockout that makes me like him again, bro. And I love Usman, bro. Don't get me wrong. Usman is like one of my favorite fighters, but like that head kick was insane. Like, I don't know. That made me... I've been a Leon fan for a while. I've been an Usman fan for a while, so I was sad to see him fight. But, bro, that head kick was insane, bro. Like, chills every time I watch it. Hills, bro, hills, right? But, like, let's be real, bro. I think it's over, bro. I saw his head get dented by Bilal, bro. Like, it's over for Leon, bro. JDM is coming, you know? Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but I think it's over for Leon. If he does win, I can see him winning against JDM, but, like, I think JDM will win, but I can see a universe where Leon wins, but, like, he just ain't all that anymore, bro. Like, he's just kind of a point fighter. I don't think he's gonna beat some of these top guys, because welterweight is the most exciting division right now, in my opinion. It's got so many young prospects that are gonna be even better by the time Leon's able to fight for the belt again. I just don't see him ever getting the belt back, but, like, his run was crazy, right? Like him doing that head kick to Usman is like cemented in history, right? But like, let's be real, he's low A. I feel like that's proper placement, right? And now, let me it's gonna be a little bit of a hot take because there's a lot of Shavkat Glazers out there. Let me take a drink before this. 1 second. Shavkat is so overrated, bro. Shavkat is so overrated. Bro, Shavkat is going to get fraud checked 49-46 by Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad's going to hop on the mic. These guys are bums, bro. And then call it a day. And Shavkat's going to blame it on an injury and disappear for a year, bro. This is the Shavkat method, bro. Like, Shavkat fights once a year. He's fighting jobbers. His only fight against like a good opponent was Ian Gary, and it was close. And I just don't see the hype. Like, I would be happy for him to prove me wrong, right? Like, it would be good for the division, honestly, if he proves me wrong and he's actually really good. But, like, he's really only fighting jobbers and Ian Gary, bro. I can't, like, we're gassing him up for kind of a little bit too much. To me, he's overrated, but I'd love to see him prove me wrong. But for now, he's low B, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. He is low B tier to me. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get out jabbed a little, and then just laid on by Bilal, bro. He's gonna get 49. I'm sorry, bro. I read the script, bro. The UFC sent it to me. Dana White, me and Dana were talking, bro. He sent me the script. It's what's happening. I'm sorry. But, some other bad news. It's Kamaru Usman. Ooh. Unk, your time's come. I'm not gonna lie. I love Kamaru Usman, bro. I love Kamaru Usman. Really, I do. He was my favorite fighter to watch in the era, bro. We took it for granted. The era with Kamaru Usman, Israel Adesanya, and Francis Ngannou, the African King era, bro. We were getting title shots from those. From Izzy and Kamaru Usman were throwing out title fights every 3 months, bro. It was peak. It was peak, and everybody hated both of them. And now we're watching title fights once a year, bro. Like with Leon. I mean, Bilal is active, and now DDP is active. But like for a while, bro. Once they were gone, it just felt dormant, bruh. Like, I love Usman, but Joaquin Buckley's coming, bro. I'm sorry. Like, the knees are cooked, bro. We're averaging 45 podcast minutes, 3.5 knee injuries. Like, bro, it's over. It's over, bro. But he's still really good. He did good against Hamzat. I'm sorry, bro. We're going B. We're going high B. Like, I love Usman, bro, but we're going high B. I'm sorry. It's just gotta happen, right? But next up we have JDM. Here's the thing about JDM. I'm a bit of a JDM glazer. I do like a bit of JDM glaze. The question is, out of the top 5 welterweight, is he the best? Because I think he has a better chance of beating Bilal than Shavkat does, right? My only thing about putting him S tier, I want to put him S tier, bro. Believe me, I want to put him S tier because I think he can beat Bilal. But the question is, he can get up fast. I know he can. But against Bilal, you know, we see him, someone shoots a takedown on JDM, and he'll just drop for the guillotine, drop for the ghillie, and then sometimes he'll get taken down and controlled because of it, but he can get up pretty quickly. However, Bilal Muhammad's wrestling is very elite. So can he get up like he could from other people? That's the question, bro. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But I do think he can beat Bilal. And my other thing is, by the time he fights Bilal, Bilal will have fought Shavkat. And it'll be a while, right? Bilal by then will be like 36 or older. You know, so, like, I could see JDM winning also because of age. And for that reason, I'm putting JDM S tier. He has enough time to improve if he loses. Actually, put him A. He has enough time to improve if he loses. But he also has a good chance of winning. Because he'll outstrike Bilal, and I don't think Shavkat will outstrike Bilal, bro. I'm sorry. And we know that Leon couldn't. We know that these other guys can't. At the top 5 of welterweight. So, like, if we're being real, I just think that JDM's got the best chance of winning. But I still don't think he's S tier. He's not Arman caliber, bro. Oh, but is he? Ooh, this is a good question. He's going S, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. We might have to move Shavkat up, though. Shavkat can go up here. I think Kamaru Usman would beat Shavkat, by the way. But anyway. That's why he's up here. But, bro, JDM is an S tier contender, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Sean Brady, we're going to D tier, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Sean Brady, sorry for the 3 Sean Brady fans out there, bro. But this dude is not that good, bro. Like, he went on an undefeated run, beating jobbers, and now he's fighting nobodies again because he got beat by Bilal, bro. Like, Sean Brady's never gonna be title ship material. I'm sorry, bro, but championship material, title material. Either way, he ain't that, bruh. That ain't him. He's D tier. I'm sorry. Like, there's so many guys that are better than him that just aren't ranked higher than him. I honestly don't even know why he's top 5, if I'm being real. Maybe I'm just a hater, and that's pretty possible. But, like, I don't know, bruh. I just don't think he's that good. Sick back tat, though, I'll be honest. Let me do some rearranging, though. I feel like Amir Albazi's gonna go in D tier. Hang on. Yeah. That looks better. That looks better. And next up, here's the thing, you guys. Bro, Sean Strickland. I hate Sean Strickland, bro. He's so annoying. We're gonna go to war, and then it's jab, teep, jab, right cross, teep, jab, and that's how the whole round goes. Is those 7 strikes that I just said or whatever, right? So, I really don't like Sean Strickland. He's gonna get Looney Tuned by DDP, bruh, if we're being real. Like, him beating Izzy is gonna be the highlight of his career. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he can. He's just like, he did really good against Izzy, but his peak, he's at his peak, and he's not. Bro, the boogeyman's coming. I can't fight his belt. The boogeyman's coming, bro. And DDP is beating you, bro. I'm sorry, but like, this dude is the Leon Edwards of middleweight, bruh. But I think Leon Edwards is slightly a better fighter because of his grappling. Sean Strickland's going here. I'm putting him behind Usman, bruh. If Usman moved up to middleweight and fought Sean Strickland, I'm picking Usman. I don't care, bruh. I don't care. This is the right spot for Strickland, bruh. I say bruh a lot, my fault, but like, ignore. Now next up, I'm an Izzy fan, but it might be time, Remember how when I say next up, my Amazon Echo goes off? Yeah, it happened again. Anyway, it might be time, Unk. Like, if we can't beat Nasruddin Imavov this weekend, bro, or next weekend, it's time to hang it up, Unk. Like, we lost a lot of aura after that Sean Strickland fight, I'm not gonna lie. And now it's like, like, when he was cringe before, at least he could back it up. But we lost to Sean Strickland and DDP, bruh. And DDP is crazy good, don't get me wrong, but we lost to Sean Strickland, bruh. Like, it's so cooked. If we're gonna save face, we're beating Imavov. But, I mean, like, good luck. Like, he's getting old, right? I want him to win. I do think he'll win. But he's right here, bruh. He's right here. I'm sorry. Now, this is the S tier, right? Bro, be quiet while Hamzat is flossing, please. Bro, Hamzat, it's over. It's over for the middleweights once they actually give this guy a fight, bro. You know, I come for this belt, bro. I don't care, bro. Give me, like, bro, he's coming. The boogeyman's coming, right? He broke Whitaker's jaw in like 3 minutes, bro. What do you, like, can you put him anywhere else but at the top? This is the champ, bro. You're looking at the champ. This dude will have a belt wrapped around his waist by the end of the year, 100%, bro. It doesn't matter who wins Strickland DDP. That's another thing. Let me go on a tangent. Strickland DDP, horrible card, and no one cares about the main event, bro. Who cares about that fight? Do we have to pretend to care about this fight when Hamzat beats both of them regardless? Like, just give Hamzat the title shot. Like, anyway, I digress, but like, he's coming for the belt, bro. This is S tier. This is as S tier as it gets, bro. If there was a Z tier above S, bro, we're putting him there, right? Hamzat is my favorite fighter. I'll glaze him till I die, bro. But he's coming, bro. I'm sorry. He's coming all over, bro. He's coming. All right. I'm sorry. Next up we have Whitaker. I like Whitaker. I do. Don't get me wrong. But does he, out of anyone else in the top 5, the only one I could see him beating is Sean Strickland, bro. And when actually, and he can beat Imavov. I won't. Yeah. But like, I like Robert Whitaker. He's getting older though, and everyone else is at the top of the division. Their skill sets are just kind of like countering his. So I just gotta, dude. Am I really about to put Robert Whitaker in C tier, bruh? I think I am. Bro, I feel so bad to do that, but like, I'm sorry, bro. It's gotta happen. Whitaker, I'd love you to prove me wrong, bro. I like Whitaker a lot, but it's just the unfortunate truth is that he's C tier level, bro. Now next up we have Imavov. Yeah, bro. Bro, Imavov is so mid, bro. If I'm being real, like, I'm sorry, but, like, I just don't see him beating anyone in the top 5. I think Izzy wins this. If he beats Izzy, then I'll move him up. But, like, for now, I just don't see him beating Izzy. I don't see him beating Whitaker. I don't see him beating Strickland. I don't see him beating Hamzat for sure not. Like, or DDP, obviously. Like, it's just, I don't know. He's just going to be a gatekeeper, I fear. And I don't really have much else to say. Let me check the video time. Let's see how much time I have right now. 35 minutes! Good God. Okay, this is a long video, bruh. Alright. Back to the action. Big Onk is coming, bro. I don't care. Big Onk is coming. Remember what I said? Like, Poa fraud is done for when Big Onk is coming, bruh. Like, he's gonna get outstruck a little, and then he's just gonna grapple, and he's gonna win. And he's top of the division now. Like, bro, let's be real. This dude is coming for the belt. You know, Alex Pereira can prove me wrong, but I think he wins that. I don't care, bro. I don't care. It's over for Poa fraud, bruh. Shama. It's over. Next, we have Yuri. I love Yuri, bro. And the version of Yuri we just saw fight Jamal Hill might be the best version of Yuri we've ever seen. He moved his head! He moved his head. He stopped. I saw Jamal Hill throw a jab, and instead of blocking with his forehead, he slipped and countered. Yuri Prochazka. Yeah, bro. Like, if he keeps fighting like that, I don't think he beats AP or Magomed Ankalaev, but he's still really good. He's going in A tier. Now, bad news about Jan Blachowicz, bruh. This dude, it's over for him. We're going in C tier, buddy. Like, he almost beat AP, I'm not gonna lie, but he hasn't fought in like a million years. So, like, he's getting old. I bring Polish power. Like, bro, it's just kind of over for him. Like, I don't see him having much future in the division, but, like, I like him. Like, it's nothing against him, but, like, I just don't see much future for him. And the same goes for old Jamal Hill, bro. Dude, I like Jamal Hill. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care about the, like, I know he's, like, coping so hard against Alex Pereira. It was so funny, bro. I don't care. You got dominated. I got caught. Like, bro. He was so funny when he was in the build-up to the Yuri fight, in the build-up to the Alex Pereira fight, and then especially after the Alex Pereira fight. Bro, his cope needs to be studied. This dude is pound for pound #1 coper. It's so funny, bruh. But he's C tier. But I like him. I do like it. Actually, he'll go low B. I'm not gonna lie. He'll go low B. I'm fine with putting him low B. I'm gonna move. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Alexander Rakic. I'm sorry, bruh. It's over. Alexander Rakic. Nah, I can't do that to him. Rakic doesn't fight that much. Like, okay, I like Rakic, and he's cool, and his fighting style is, like, decent. But, like, when you see a Rakic fight versus, like, a top 5 contender, you're hyped for it. But if you see a Rakic fight versus, like, someone below him in the rankings, bro, that's gray loot. That's floor loot, bro. Like, that's another thing about Rakic. Like, his fights aren't super exciting all the time. But that doesn't really matter. We're talking about skill, I guess. I'll be fair to that. But, like, I think he might be able to beat Jamal Hill. I'd still pick Jamal Hill, but he might be able to win that fight. So I'll put him in C. But I don't see him beating anyone else in the top 5. We already know what happened with Yuri, which he did. He was beating Yuri, but the Yuri Classic, he's like the DDP of light heavyweight. He just loses until he wins. But yeah, I think Rakic just belongs in C. And I feel bad because Rakic is cool, but he just doesn't fight a lot. He suffered some injuries, you know, like, I just don't see him making any huge runs soon, honestly, or ever, for that matter. Now, next up, this guy shouldn't even be on here. This guy's the real champ, honestly. But according to the rankings, he's #1, right? Because John Jones is too busy snorting coke and holding up the division. Hopefully they fight soon. I think him versus Jones is a really close fight. He definitely can win it. But he goes S tier. I mean, like, bro, he has a... Look, there's a belt in this picture, bro. Like, come on. But I'm putting him below Hamzat, and this is crazy, I know. But Hamzat has a better chance of beating anyone at middleweight than Tom Aspinall does beating John Jones. Now, I do think Tom Aspinall wins that fight, but I think it's close. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's close. And next up, get this guy out of here, bruh. What are we doing? Why is this guy still number 2 in the... Bro. His last good win... He didn't beat Volkov, by the way. That was just total robbery. His last good win is Sergey Spivak. Bro. This dude is a jobber. I'm not gonna lie. He was on such a run up to the belt when he was undefeated. And then after Ngannou exposed, fraud checked him, bro. He's just been fraud checked by everyone else ever since. And then apparently the judges were sick of him getting fraud checked because they just gave it to him. But for some reason, he's still number 2, despite not being able to beat any of these other guys, I don't think, except Pavlovich. He beats Pavlovich. Maybe Curtis Blades. But, like, I think Curtis Blades can win that. But, like, bro, it's over. It's over. We're C tier. We're D tier. We're D tier. I'm not gonna lie, we're D tier. Like, as a top 5 contender, we're D tier. Like, I would like to say that this ranking, like, I'll be honest, like, it's kind of like, some of these may seem ridiculous, but, like, this is on the scale of top 5 fighters. Like, actually, I'm moving Amir Albazi to E tier, bro. Just, he's kind of a bum, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a jobber. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, that looks about right. Cause these aren't like Amir Albazi's still a really good fighter, but as a top 10 fighter or top 5 fighter, he's F tier. That's how we're ranking this. Just so you know, I don't think he's an F tier fighter. He's an F tier contender, if that makes sense. But anyway, now we have Volkov. I like Volkov. Sick back tap, by the way. I like Volkov a lot. Volkov beat, pardon my voice crack. Volkov beat Cyril Gane easily, bruh. I don't know how the judges messed that up. This dude's B tier. This dude's B tier. This dude's B tier. He's above Sean Strickland. Like, I like Volkov, bro. I like Volkov a lot. I just don't really see him, like, I mean, he's not gonna beat Tom Aspinall, bruh. But, like, he's really good. He's really good. Like, don't sleep on Volkov, bro. Don't sleep on Volkov. Sergey Pavlovich. This dude, bro. People were saying this guy hits harder than Ngannou. I remember the Glaze Fest, bro. Everyone was glazing this guy. And he got put out by Tom Aspinall. And he got actually just outclassed by Volkov, bro. And all the glaze went away. All the aura is gone, bro. People were saying this is the next champ. He's gonna knock out John Jones. They said he'd knock out John Jones. They said he was stronger than Ngannou, bro. People are so dumb. This guy is mid. This guy is mid. I don't care. Curtis Blades. He beat Curtis Blades, right? Like, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Like, it happens. But, like, if we're being real, bro, he's not that good. He's not that good. This dude is kind of... I think Cyril Gane could beat him. Like, people glazed this guy so hard only for him to be mid. And, that brings us to our final guy, and someone I'm quite a fan of, Curtis Razor Blades, bro. I love Curtis Blades, but he's always been this kind of top 5 guy. He is the top 5 guy. Probably never gonna get the belt. I'm sorry, because I like him. Probably never gonna get the belt. But he's also probably gonna be top 5 for most of his career. He might retire top 5, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he belongs here. Like, this dude, I don't care. I'm putting him above Pavlovich, bro. Pavlovich is kind of a bum. And I think if he fought Pavlovich again, he's winning that. He's winning that. I don't care, bro. Like, I like Curtis Blades. And, so maybe I'm glazing a little bit. But, like, I think he belongs in B tier. You could maybe put him C, but I feel bad putting him in C, so I'm putting him bottom of B. I'm putting him above Jamal Hill and Kai Kara France and Tatsuro Taira. Now, if you look at my list and call me brain dead, Just know that, give it a year, and, I'll be more right than you'd think. But at the same time, there is a bit of recency bias in this list, I won't lie. Like, Pavlovich would have been way higher than Blades a while ago, but just the way Blades has shown out against Jailton Almeida and stuff like that, like, it just makes me think in a rematch he could take Pavlovich. Like, as long as he just needs to not get hit, like, he takes Pavlovich. So, like, there is a bit of recency bias in this, I guess. But, like, at the same time, I feel like this is a pretty solid list. Let me look and see if anything needs rearranged. Nah, bro, I don't think so. I think this is solid. Maybe Hang on. There we go. I think that's solid. Yeah, bro, that looks good to me. This is a really long video. Let me know if you thought my list was buns, or if you agree. There's some hot takes on here. I'd love to hear how I'm wrong. I'd love for the engagement, so please do comment and tell me I'm stupid, or comment and glaze me, bro. But, yeah, Hamzat's coming for the belt. I've got nothing else to say. We'll see if some of my predictions here, like, you know, like for this card coming up with Izzy, you know, we'll see if some of that's right. But, yeah, that's the video. It's a really long video. But yeah, I think that's, we can call it. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Yeah, I might do a post-fight, like, reaction to, the Saudi Arabia card, so we'll see. But, yeah, we'll go with that. Let's go for that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
What's your ping on?
Alright, we're so back, bro.
Green?
Top shit.
Or it's orange now.
On both.
Hold up. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna do something real quick.